Welcome to this overview of the Workset automation rules in Guardian. The Workset Manager performs two primary functions: creating standardized worksets when work sharing is enabled, and automating the placement of elements onto those worksets in real time. This video covers the second function, implementing rules-based automation for workset assignment. To begin creating rules, access the Workset Manager through the Settings drop-down menu. Before creating rules, ensure the appropriate workset set is assigned to the active project. This connection is necessary for the rules to function properly. Rules are created for specific worksets. Begin by selecting the workset requiring rules. In this demonstration, the QA levels in grids workset. With the workset selected, create a new rule by clicking the New button in the Rules section. Provide a descriptive name for the rule. Guardian offers several condition types for workset rules: category, which filters elements by the Revit category; parameter, which assigns elements based on parameter values; file name, which targets RVT links or CAD imports; family, which assigns specific families to worksets; and family type, which targets specific types within families. For this example, with levels and grids, the category condition type provides a straightforward approach. From the family categories list, select both grids and levels to create a rule that applies to both element types. When multiple categories are selected, the display reads Multiple. Hovering over this text reveals a tooltip showing all selected categories, confirming the selections. After creating the rule, three important automation options become available. Run rules automatically when new instances are added. When checked, elements matching these conditions are automatically placed on this workset as they're created, even if another workset is active. Only allow elements that match these rules functions as a protection mechanism. When enabled, Guardian prevents elements that don't match the rules from being placed on this workset. Users attempting to place non-matching elements receive a prompt to select an appropriate workset instead. Assign workset to groups based on group elements. This determines how groups are handled. When enabled, Guardian assigns groups to worksets based on the rules applied to elements within that group rather than the active workset. The Run All Rules button applies rules retroactively to existing elements. This scans the model for elements matching the conditions and moves them to the appropriate workset if they're currently assigned elsewhere. When rules are run manually, a workset rules report appears summarizing the changes made. For project-wide automation, enable work sharing. Run workset rules automatically in project configurations or project settings. This setting ensures rules are applied automatically for all worksets with rule automation enabled. Note that for rule automation to function, two conditions must be met. The workset must be assigned to the active project, and the individual workset must show a green check mark, confirming it's part of both the set and the project. To demonstrate these rules in action, let's observe placing a grid while core and shell is the active workset. Despite being created while core and shell was active, the grid automatically appears on the QA levels and grids workset following the rule configuration. Now, testing the protection mechanism, set levels and grids as the active workset and attempt to place an element that doesn't match the rules, like a floor. Guardian immediately recognizes the mismatch and displays a dialog prompting for the correct workset. Selecting an appropriate workset, such as core and shell, places the element correctly and can optionally make this the new active workset. The rules-based automation in Guardian's Workset Manager ensures elements are consistently placed on the correct worksets, eliminating manual reassignment and reducing errors. By combining standardized workset sets with intelligent rules, teams maintain organized models that follow best practices.